because if you're the kind of person who sees the crepiness along the neckline, under the jowls, and you think to yourself, there is absolutely nothing that can give me the tightness and the firmness that I once had, take a look at these before and afters. They're shocking. They're absolutely groundbreaking. Look at the befores. And it's almost like I guarantee you it's not a different person, but it looks like a different person.
And by the way, our legal looks at everything here. So what you're looking at are real improvements in real people.
And I know you're like, hold on, what is this product? What did this? And this is a duo, but it is the same Cool Tight, just you have one that's this incredibly large jar of the incredible Cool Tight.
This is a giant size Cool Tight.
Yes.
It's almost 3 times the size of the regular Cool Tight.
And we're going to talk about what it does, but I did want to mention this on its own, just the Cool Tight with the RTC-infused. Now, when we say RTC, that's the Rapid Transport C. This on its own, it's $53. But you're not just getting that. You are also getting the Cool Tight for the eyes.
And if I could take a moment to explain the products. What is Cool Tight? It's a neck lift. If you go to a plastic surgeon and you say, my neck is wrinkled, what do I do? The plastic surgeon is going to say, we'll do a lift where we will lift and we will tighten the neck. Well, what this is, it's called Tense Up. It's a tightener for the, well, it's just a tightener. And this tightener is for the neck, and we now put it into an eye product because and let's go back to all the pictures because looking at us isn't the answer. Let's look at the result. Yeah, right. Let's look at the results.
As much as we love to smile for you and tell you all the things, really the before and afters are incredible. I'm going to actually put this on while you're looking at the before and afters just because I love the way that it really just gives you kind of that instantaneous. But look, here's for the eyes.
Yeah, what we want you to see here is the tightening of the eye product is the eye opens up. It opens the eye. Why? When you tighten and lift, it's different than using an eye cream. When you use an eye cream, what you get is a moisturizer. This is an eye lift.
Look at that.
It will pick up the eye. It's made for puffiness, drooping, sagging, and dark circles. So this is a totally new concept. When you think of the neck, let's go back to the neck pictures, can we? When you think of the neck, you understand everybody has droopy, at one point everybody gets a turkey waddle neck.
Unfortunately, it's inevitable.
Unfortunately, it's inevitable.
Right? Gravity takes hold. It starts to pull things down. We all know how that works.
It all goes south. So
literally and figuratively.
Not a very nice scientific way to put it, but it all goes south.
Right.
So what we are showing you now is, and you put it on and up, on and up. And so what you do is on, up, out, on, up, out, on, up, out. And the eyes, remember, this is not a regular eye moisturizer. It's a different concept. It's an eye lift. So you take it and you put it around the bottom of your eye, put it around the top of your eye, and it will lift your eyes. It'll make the difference between the eye and the eyebrows show up. So what, you just hold, and watch, it'll hold your eyebrow up. Look at the difference. Watch, I'll show you just one eye. Look how we can pick it up and hold, pick it up and hold, pick it up. Well, look, you can see the difference, certainly. What you are seeing here is an eye lift, so it'll tighten the area, lift the area, and then, of course, soften all the lines around the eyes. So let's go back to the neck pictures because I think you get the very best effect.
Look at that. Wow.
Can you believe that that's a before and after neck?
This is 2 weeks used twice daily, and you're getting that kind of a result that quickly. I think that's where a lot of our friends who are like, hold on a second, I need this in my life. They've gotten it home and then they've immediately raved about it on our website. So make sure you're checking out the reviews because this is stunning. I know you're seeing it and saying, can I believe this? Absolutely, but get it home and try it for yourself.
Well, why you can believe it is we do not, these pictures are taken, they're measured. They measured the before and after, that they're exactly the same position, the exact same woman, and what you're looking at is one application here. You see one application. So just take a look. Let's go through all the pictures because this refers to all the things that happen. How about a turkey wattle neck? How about a crepey neck? How about a neck where everything starts going south and just hangs? Well, that's what this is for. So I first made the Cool Tight for neck. And we had this, we've sold it literally millions of them on HSN. And then I started playing with it for myself and said, gee, if I can do that on my neck, if I can do it on my neck, what could I do for the eyes? Because the eyes are much harder. You get a neck lift and an eye lift. The eyes, as you well know, sag. They have, feel the area around your eyes. It has thin, thin skin.
Yes.
So that thin skin, very hard to lift it, tighten it, almost. Truthfully, in all the years, this is the first thing I've seen do it to this degree.
Absolutely. You know what I tell people when they say, oh my gosh, what does this duo do? I say, think about it like this. It's shapewear for your face, your shapewear for your eyes, your neck,
It's a very
and your
good way
neck.
to put it because it's true.
It's true. Like we have shapewear to wear underneath our clothes. Now you have it for your face
To
and your
tighten,
neck.
to lift, to firm.
Right.
And you know, living in, I have had 3 New York Times best-selling books, and which were all beauty books. And when we interviewed plastic surgeons, everybody said the same thing. The neck and the eyes are what goes. So if you could have a neck and an eye lift, you got it made. So what you're looking at here is a neck and an eye lift. Now, let's ask the model, how old are you? 44
Oh,
years
we're
old.
twinning. Hey, girl. Yes, but once you get to 44, not traditional makeup and skincare works for us anymore. And we think to ourselves, what's going on here? I've been using my tried and true for so long. If you're thinking there's something wrong with my products, you're probably right because they're not formulated for you anymore. This is perfect.
Now, what's so important is to understand this is not a moisturizing cream. This is not a little night cream. What it is a facelift and an eye lift. Now, we had the facelift originally. We've just added to it the eye lift. And by the way, it goes on the top of your eye, the bottom of your eye, around the whole eye, lift and tighten. Get rid of the puffiness. It will help with all of it.
I just wanted to show you really quickly what we normally sell and then what you're getting today in this duo. Regular size, jumbo size. Okay, you're getting a lot here, and for free, you are getting the incredible Cool Tight for the eyes. So again, that price is absolutely insane because this is a $98 value. $98 value that you're getting home for under $50. So it's almost like you're getting it for half price. No, it is half price.
You are getting it for half price.
And you are getting this for free, the Cool Tight for the eyes. So I